All right, what's up, Cowboy Nation, Cowboy Headquarters, and America's team? It's your guy, G, the number one Cowboy fan in Hampton, coming at you live, direct, and correct. And here we are, the horror story and the ending of our Dallas Cowboys. That's where we are, guys. Y'all saw the debacle tonight. I'm not going to even stay on here long. I'm just going to get right into this because you kind of get comfortable. You kind of get used to the same old, same old. And that's where we are. As many times we have tried to keep our hopes up high, keep hope alive, uh, continue to stay positive, continue to look for something different. It's the same old horror story. I'm just saying. Um, yeah. We are at the point now. If you just look below my name, it says no more watch parties. Why? Why should we continue to have watch parties? Jerry Jones got up and left before the game was over with. Yeah. Got up and left. Unless he had to go to the restroom or something, but I didn't see him return. But I think he left what? Early fourth quarter. Shame on Jerry. I think if we have to sit there and watch the whole game and digest that bland, raw, uncooked recipe, I think, Jerry, you should have your fair share of it as well. Now, Jerry took the time to apologize to the fans, but we're at the point that apologies are not accepted anymore. Because we as the fan have told you time and time again that you need a general manager. We as the fan have told you time and time again, allow your coaches to make the coaching decisions. But for whatever reason, Jerry Jones feels that he is the one that has to talk to the media, which makes it the job hard on Mike McCarthy because it's hard to voice your opinion or make your statements when your boss beats you to making statements. This is the Eagles' first win at the AT&T Stadium since 2017. Yeah. Now let's look at this. We got to find out what's what. We blame Dan Quinn because he said his defense was, just hurt our offense. We blame Kellen Moore because he didn't know how to run an offense. So we got rid of those two guys. And believe it or not, folks, we are worse than we were when we had them. So maybe we can point the finger to the odd man out. Maybe it is Mike McCarthy. But anyway, let's get into this box score. I'm not going to hold you long. I just want to get, because you guys saw what I saw. 34-16. 34-16. That's where we are. And before I go any further, I got somebody else. He finally came on. He had to get set up. I know it's been hard. It's been rough. So let's bring our guy in Football Junkie. Give him Football Junkie. So, Football Junkie, did we catch you at a bad time?
The cat is out the bag.
So, this is how you're going to present yourself now with bag on your head, huh?
Say, man.
That's where we are, fam. Hey, that's what we all need to do. We need to find our bag, man. We need to find the bag and put that bag over our head, man. And it's embarrassing. The walk of shame. My neighbors already done text message me and give me the eyeball look, and just we had a troll sitting at our watch party. Got some guy from Baltimore fan, probably have never been to Baltimore. He's a Baltimore fan. Basically, all he is one of those guys that's still butt sore because they fired Jimmy Johnson, so he felt that he had to find another team. So you know how that
Hey, man. All I can say is this, man. What we've been harping about for the last 3, 4 weeks, basically a month. Say, and as I said, but wait, it gets worse.
Yeah, you're right. You're right.
I mean, I'm speechless. I'm utterly speechless. I'm like Jerry. Why you leave the stadium, man?
I said, and that's what I just asked. That's what I just asked the audience. If we had to sit here and eat this uncooked, raw, bland recipe, he should have to do the same thing. But
What is he embarrassed about? This
it's
is
his
his
fault.
plan. This is his grand scheme. I
Yeah.
mean, you the GM, Jerry.
What
That's
are you
you. He supposed to fire himself. It's,
What are you
it's now up to
apologizing
him to
for?
fire himself, man.
What are you apologizing for? We don't want any more apologies. We tried to tell you what to do a long time ago. Fire yourself as a GM, and you didn't do it. But you said that there's no other person that can do this job as great as he can as a GM. Wait a minute. That's what he said. Maybe this needed to happen. I mean, I don't know. Maybe I don't like the fact that this is where we are, but this is where we are, man. I mean, this is as worse as being a bottom feeder. We are scavengers. This
I
team
mean,
is, we are eating the from the bottom of the tank.
hey,
Well, let's go to the box score real quick. Final score 34-6. Philadelphia scored 7 in the first, 7 in second, 14 in the third, 6 in the fourth. Cowboys scored 3 in the first, 3 in the second, 0 in the third, 0 in the fourth. A total of 6 points.
how
I'm
many
not
yards
sure.
Cooper Rush had?
I'm gonna tell you right now. 13 of 23, brother. Passing yards for 45 yards. Rico Dowdle, 12 carries for 53 yards. Let me get to our $134 million man. Where is he at? Let me get to the Cowboys. Yeah, CeeDee Lamb, 6 receptions for 21 yards. Let me finish the team stats, and I'm gonna get your input on this. So we'll have 11 first downs, 3 of 14 of third down efficiencies, 3 sacks allowed, 4 fumbles lost, 1 interception, of a total of 5 turnovers. Final score 34-6. What you
They're
thinking?
not going to talk about the Cowboys on ESPN tomorrow.
Why? What is it to talk about?
Exactly.
What do we? Well, no, they'll talk about the Cowboys, but they'll talk about the Eagles, how they dominated. That's the
Yeah.
only thing they should be talking about, is how they dominate. I really don't even think they only dominated because our self-inflicted wounds. Our
Short
self
field. Short field.
Football junkie, where is the accountability, bro? I mean, I'm gonna tell you right now, for everybody out there that wanted to talk about how trash Mike Zimmer defense is or was, get off of it. Stop it. Because one thing Mike Zimmer defense does, it exposes those that do not know how to play football.
Not only
College.
that, accountability left with Dan Quinn.
There is none, especially on
There's
this
none.
offensive side of the ball.
There's
That's it.
none, man.
That's ridiculous. Uh, it's been 2017 since the Eagles beat us at home. So they're definitely celebrating right now,
Oh
bro.
yeah,
No touchdowns, not one
none.
touchdown.
And the fans boo when Cooper Rush come out on the field second half.
They need to. They need to. Cooper
And
Rush,
there was a light cheer when Trey Lance came on the field.
and then you give them two plays, and you pull them out the game. How are you going to build somebody's confidence up? You give them two plays, then it's third and whatever it may be, and you pull them. I mean, dude, this is a scary team. This is a very, very scary team. And I'm not saying scary as in bully ball. This is scary as in hiding behind the shed or hiding behind some type of object. And I don't know if it's with the players or if it's with the coaches. But this is a scary team. I mean, evidently, Football Junkie, they don't understand the history of the games played between the Eagles and Dallas.
Say, man, Thanksgiving's gonna be hard. I told you that last week, huh? Remember I said Thanksgiving gonna be a long day.
Who we got? Washington. Man, everybody's licking their chops. You know when the bully is down, everybody's gonna get their shot to kick at us.
Down goes Debo.
And we're not even saying, well, we can say that by the accolades, but we could also say that by the franchise and the brand.
Yeah.
So we're the most hated team out there. So of course everybody's gonna bring their A game. And again, man, we had opportunity after opportunity, but this offense, personally, fam, offense doesn't work.
Doesn't work. It doesn't work at all. It's uh it's very anemic. Very. Uh we summed it up in our last session. When we was last time me and you was together, we pretty much summed it all up in a nutshell. Atrocious. Uh I don't even think the offense looked this bad when we had Steve Ballou.
But
No,
Steve Ballou didn't have these high dollar players either, though. So this is
no.
even worse.
Worse.
You got a Terrence Steele, you got Zach Martin, you got Dak Prescott, you got CD Lamb, you got Zeke, and then say what you want, but he still got paid. You got all these high dollar players out here, man, and there's nothing.
Nothing.
So when we dissect this, and we got to dissect this to where it originates from. Is it the players? Is it the coach? Is it the owner? What in the hell is going on with this damn offense? We don't throw the ball past 10 yards. And when we do, we throw it in the back of the head of the damn defender. And we throw an interception.
Hey, it's accumulation of all of the above, I believe, because it's the. I mean, this is your shit hit the fan and roll downhill, man. To be honest with you, because Jerry, he created this situation.
Yeah.
He created all of this.
Yeah.
He created the day he hired Dan Quinn as the head coach.
You mean Mike McCarthy?
Yeah, Mike McCarthy. That's how much I care. That's how much I think about this dude, Mike McCarthy. Mike
But at the,
McCarthy shouldn't even be the head coach of the Dallas Cowboys first and foremost.
but I thought he was the perfect candidate at the time. Because when we was looking for a cut after Jason Garrett, he was the only one with the experience. But I don't know, man. I mean, we're talking about 3-12 and 3 seasons, man. 3-12 and 3 seasons is not as shabby, but it has been the postseason. But damn, man, I can't put my finger on it. I
Okay, let me ask you this. Okay, we had three of them, 12 and 3 seasons. Okay, so you 12 and 3, so you
12
top
and
of the
5, 12
NFC.
and 5, 12 and 5.
12-5. Okay, 12-5. Well, you don't won 12 games these last 3 seasons. All right, you basically roughly the top 2 or 3 teams in the NFC. So you got a puncher's chance in every game you go into in the playoffs. But every game you played in the playoffs, you don't even look like what your record say you are.
You don't, because every team we played was a 500 team, 500% team, a 500 average rather.
Okay, same
Mhm.
record or close to the same record or a little bit better record.
Right.
So I mean, still the way we performed against Green Bay last year in the playoffs and got just whooped in our own facility, and they showed us where the shed was. Season before that, the 49ers did the same thing.
Yeah. When it,
Season
yeah,
before that, the 49ers.
2 years with the 49ers and a year about Green Bay.
Yeah,
Took it behind the shed.
and just gave it to us. So I mean, your record is really indicative of what you really are.
Mm. But you and I both said that this, they tried to say, oh man, well man, we did so great last year. You threw for about 4,000 yards and 36 touchdowns. But we said, man, that schedule was trash. I think we only had 500 teams that we played against. Well, maybe more, but but those are the five that we lost to.
Man,
I don't know, bro. That's where we are, 3-6. So let me get into this. So there's three things, and I titled this as three things the Cowboys should do. And this is something basically that was reported. I want to see what you say, what you think about these three. Starting at number three, Dak Prescott should not return under any circumstances. Says Prescott will likely miss the rest of 2024 season, and the Cowboys will struggle without him. Dallas can add a top 10 pick in the 2025 NFL draft to its arsenal while they're at it, selecting affordable talent they otherwise could not acquire. So, what do you think about that?
honestly speaking, with or without that, this is what we see is what we're gonna get.
Yeah,
Period, point blank. No, I don't think Dak, you know what I'm saying, should return, regardless of the seriousness of his injury. Let the man heal up.
right,
Uh, don't I mean don't put his health in jeopardy.
right.
Uh, even though I'm a boo bird for Dak Prescott, but still former football player and stuff like that. When it comes to your health, nah, nah, don't put him back out there like that because you could create a situation where he have some kind of deformed walk or something like that. Uh,
Right.
for his the draft pick we'll possibly have would possibly will land in the top 10, maybe 5 or so, whatever. Uh, I'm willing. I'm probably willing to say we're gonna cringe at that.
We monked that up several times. Ask
I
Mozzie
mean,
Smith. Ask Taco Charleston or whatever his name was. Ask those guys. Bust. Yeah.
I'm I'm lost for words because I mean, with Jerry Jones as the general manager pulling all the strings and stuff like that, dealing with the draft. I mean,
It's a no win. It's a no win situation for us, bro. Yeah.
man, I hope he get the picture. He's the laughing stock.
Hey,
I really hope he gets to see the picture clearer after the season is over with. Uh, and just pull back. This is just a testament of what your knowledge is as a general manager, man. You can't. This is it's not corporate America, dude.
No, this is football, brother, and he's treating it like it's a damn
Like it's a
politics.
business or politics, something like that. This, I mean, yeah, it's a business, but still, though, it's another. What you put on the field is not going to get a chauffeur or a helicopter driver or going to get somebody to get you coffee or secretary or bellhop or something like that. These are gladiators we talking about. Warriors. I mean, I don't know.
Well,
I, I,
no, I'm right there with you. Again, what as number three that should not return under this. Well, why would he? We're 3-6. What do we? I mean, at first I said we have nothing to lose but everything to gain. But now with that, you're 3-6. You're playing for absolutely nothing. So
peanuts and
why would you
popcorn.
even try to? Would you even try to push to get Dak Prescott back? It's a wrap. It's a wrap. And what, like just like you said, because of the, instead of us treating these players like players and gladiators, we're treating it like politics. Just because the team, the lineup that you put out there doesn't necessarily mean you have to stay with that lineup. They
No.
finally put Awesome Richards out there, and Awesome Richards played pretty damn good at left
Mm-hmm.
tackle.
Mm-hmm.
For whatever reason, they scratched Tyler Guyton again. I guess some unknown injury or whatever. But just say he's not good enough. Just say he's not ready. Don't sit up and say he's sick or he got an injury. Just say what it is. He's not ready. He's not ready. And it's okay. We're going to slide Awesome Riches over there. Terrence Steele, we're going to sit you on the bench. I don't care. Yeah, I messed up. I gave you all that money, but I need somebody that can play football. So let's slide Tyler Guyton. Let's look at Tyler Guyton over there. I don't care what the media says. I don't care what social media says. I got to do what it takes in order to make this team better.
Right.
But at standing at number 3, no, we should not return Dak Prescott for under any circumstance. There's no reason
No.
to bring him back.
No.
So with that being said, on to number 2. It's reported said it's time to bench Cooper Rush for Trey Lance. Said Trey Lance didn't show much in his let's say that again, brief action on Sundays against either, as he threw an interception and completed just 4 of 6 passes for 4 of 6. That's above average, ain't it? 4 of 6. He only missed 2. But it says, however, it's time for Cowboys to see what they have in Lance. See, they don't want that. They don't want that smoke, bro.
No.
Because Jerry don't want to look like the butt of the joke because of the modern day bank robber. So,
Say,
so here it is. So they're saying it's time to bench Cooper Rush for Trey Lance. So what do you think, brother?
honestly speaking, the the butt of the joke scenario, yeah, it is. You can't help but looks like the butt of the joke because look at your
Yep.
player performance on the field. Look at your play calling. Is it's a joke because it's pitiful. Cooper Rush, I'm not a fan of Cooper Rush.
No.
That stint that he had uh when that had went down for those 3 games and whatnot, I sit back and I was watching that those games and stuff like that. And those games was defensive carried games.
Yeah.
Uh, and like I was telling you earlier, I said Cooper Rush is a turnover magnet. And then those games that he played, he turned the ball over quite a bit. It's just the defense bailed them out, and they won those games. Cooper
Well,
Rush, he's the epitome of trash to me.
the 4 to 5 games that they played, I think those teams was under 500. And the one team they lost to, which was the Eagles, they was a
Yeah.
500 team.
But
So Trey Lance said this. He was asked. He said Trey Lance quote. He said, "I love the opportunity to get on the field any way I can, if that's what coach think is best. I feel like I'm in a real good spot right now." Lance says. When asked how high his confidence level is, the Cowboys offense, Lance replied, "As high as it can get." But how can his confidence level stay high as it can get when you only put him in for 2 plays and you pull him out because of the situation? What is that about, football junkie?
politics,
Yep.
simple as I can say, politics. Um, this is the opportunity, a grand opportunity for the Cowboys to see if we got us a bona fide backup or a replacement or a trade piece. Because there's some teams out there still needing quarterbacks. So I mean, if Trey Lance is serviceable, go ahead and put him out there. See what he can do in the midst of this madness that's going to be flying around him. Uh, one thing about Trey Lance is he's a heck of a lot more mobile than Dak and Cooper Rush.
Yeah.
We was just, I mean, if this is your scheme of your game plan for as Mike McCarthy is concerned, how he wants to run his offense, let's see if you can adjust a little bit to Trey Lance's playing style. Let's
College
see if
level.
you let's see if you are able to make sure that Trey Lance is put in a comfortable enough position to be able to make some things happen. We're not asking for Trey Lance to walk on water for us or anything like that. We're not asking for Trey Lance to get us to the Super Bowl or nothing like that. We just asking for Trey Lance to bring some form of life to the offense so that we can generate some type of feasible points to be able to have a fighting chance in these remaining games that we have for the rest of the season. Uh, at this step, it's we 3-7, so this is 10 games
Three
already been played.
and
We
six.
got what 3-6.
Yeah.
Okay, so
It's a wrap,
say
bro.
it's
It's a
it's
wrap.
over. The season is done. Because if you lose more than 5 games right now, basically anywhere from 4 to 5 games where the NFC is rolling right now.
Yeah.
Once you get past that 5 game threshold, it's over.
Um, you know, personally, brother, I only coach Pee Wee football and I've coached high school 7-on-7. Um, but one thing about coaching, man, is about coaching to a player's strength.
Yeah,
And personally, it seems as if this offense did not look any different than when Dak was in the game. But I say that because I think Cooper Rush would have did better if he was under center
yeah, he
and
would have.
did more play actions and something like that. But everything that they run is in shotgun, my man. And again, I say that to say this towards Trey as well, man. And I said this once before. I think Mike McCarthy has somebody that draws up his plays. They created
Mm,
his playbook. They created his playbook. This playbook was written up by some analytical guy that went to Harvard and did a analyst on the percentage of downs, percentages of scoring to whatever you want to call it. And what Mike McCarthy does, he goes off of this count board that he has. So he can't make any adjustments. I mean, if you're not going to throw the ball 10 yards, man, past the first down? Well, how about putting your quarterback up under center, running a few times, going to our formation, offset our formation, running some bootlegs, you know, something of that nature. But Mike McCarthy done he sticks to the game plan. So with Trey, he came in, did a little RPO, but he's gonna have to change his playbook if he plans on having Trey out there come next week. You can't use that same game plan that you use for Dak, what you use for Cooper Rush, and now you're going to try to put Trey Lance in that same position. No, you can't do that. So again, I just think the problem with that is I don't think Mike McCarthy can make any adjustment. He doesn't. So the number one thing that the Cowboys should do is says Cowboys should get rid of Mike McCarthy. It's time. Basically says watching I'd be tired of watching Mike McCarthy pace up and down the sideline. It's not working, and it never really has. Mike McCarthy was on the hot seat after last season when he lost to Green Bay Packers in the NFC wild card round. Again, in embarrassing fashion. It's the only way McCarthy coach teams know how to. It's the only way McCarthy coach teams know how to lose. So says even with a healthy Prescott and supporting cast, Mike McCarthy was 3-5 on the season. Wait a minute. So the number one thing that the Cowboys should do is get rid of Mike McCarthy, which I feel that they should have got rid of him last season. But what do you think,
I do
Cowboys
too.
football?
I agree with you. I agree with you wholeheartedly on that, man. They should have got rid of Mike McCarthy last season, man. Um, Before they even allowed Dan Quinn to get away over to the Washington
Yeah.
Commanders, they should have got rid of Mike McCarthy so that Dan Quinn could salvage the morale. And a lot of some of those players that went to Washington would never even went to Washington. They still be there with the Cowboys with some experienced depth because that's what happened. He took away some depth from that defense.
Well,
He really
Fowler got
did.
eight. Fowler has 8 sacks already on the season already.
Okay.
Fowler has 8 sacks on the season already, in which we are allowed to get away. Dorrance Armstrong,
Okay.
we're allowed to get away. Tyler Biadasz, we're allowed to get away. Javon Curse, we're allowed to get away. So, yeah, and I thought that was a setup for Ball Junk. I thought that was a setup if, the perfect opportunity for Jerry Jones to make Dan Quinn your head coach. That was the whole reason you brought Dan Quinn in, just in case Mike McCarthy fails. You can always just roll it on over to Dan Quinn and let him finish out this 4th year.
Yeah.
But you did something totally
So different.
unthinkable.
He did. He did something. He's still trick or treating on Halloween, man.
Wow. Well, that's what we got, brother. Well, that's where we are. Uh, who do we got next week? I don't even know who we got next week.
I don't even know who we got next week either.
Is it Houston? I don't know. I don't know. I just take
Ooh,
one game at a time. Like I say, no more watch parties. Why are you going to have watch party for what? What's the purpose? I got a headache right now.
I mean, that's a party pooper right there, man.
It is.
That's a
Dude,
real life party pooper.
we
I
didn't score
mean,
now. We didn't score one touchdown.
not
One
one
touchdown
touchdown.
for about one touchdown. I don't. We can't sit here and say, well, it's because we had our backup quarterback in. The hell with the excuses, man. I don't care. It's the next man up, and
Next
you have to
man up.
coach him up.
That's the thing about it. I mean, why are you stood? That's something that I can't still understand is why is Cooper Rush still a backup quarterback this long? I mean,
Politics. Politics.
what is it about Cooper Rush?
You done wasted 3 years of this young man's career, Trey Lance, and you gave up 4th round draft pick for him. Now we just gave up another 6th or 7th round for this guy. What's his name?
Mingo.
Mingo. For what? I mean, did he step on the field today and save the day? No. What are we expecting from Mingo? Nothing against Jonathan Mingo, but what are you doing?
And that's the crazy part. You could have had some specialty plays or wherever he lined up before he left the huddle. The quarterback said, run a drag,
That's it.
run a quick slant,
Dude, that's what we
run
did
a
when we was
run a
kids.
post, run
Dude,
a hot. I mean, come on.
when we
I
played
mean,
two-hand touch, we went to the huddle and we draw the play up in the huddle. When we played two-hand touch in the street, we huddled up and we say, hey, football junkie, give me a quick slant. Hey,
okay,
G, go give me 5 and out. That's how we used to do
Okay.
it when we was kids. It's okay to do it.
Hey,
It's
what,
okay to
what,
do it in the pros.
hey, man. Hey, I saw what you did just a while ago. Do it again. I
Yeah.
got you.
Sometimes you gotta wing it.
Oh my
Just wing
God.
it. But you know what's so bad about it? This secondary for the Philadelphia Eagles, they pressed the whole game. They was not
They pressed
scared.
the
They was
whole
not
game.
scared of not one of them quarterbacks. We're gonna sit here and stand in y'all face, and what you gonna do about it? And they did exactly nothing like they thought. Well, that's where we are, fam. Very, very, very disappointing night tonight. Very disappointing night. I don't want to hear. I don't want to hear any interviews from nobody. I really don't. I don't care because I'm gonna make my own assessment. Because there's no reason. Because all they're gonna do is dance around the questions.
That's it. That's it. It was good to see Michael Parsons on the field, man.
It was,
It
and
really was
Overshawn.
good. And
Overshawn
yeah,
played hell of a ball. Donovan
yeah,
Wilson played some good ball. Trey Dean got an interception.
yeah,
Again, man, get off of this defense. What you got want to see, it's just okay to point the finger where it needs to be pointed. But again, Mike Zimmer defense exposes players. Either you can play the game or you can't. So we know, Mozzie, you're too light. You can't stop the
yeah.
run. Also, nothing against you, brother, but you're a pass rush and they're trying to play you in a three technique and you're picking up double teams. And Osa, which is supposed to be the one technique, he's taking a one-on-one. Dude, you the one supposed to be taking the double team, but it's Osa that's taking a double team. Wow.
That might be saying a lot right there.
That is saying a lot. That's what's killing your defense. But this is what Mike Zimmer got to deal with. That's what he got. That's all he has. I don't have nobody. We wouldn't got
Why he won't?
Limbo.
Why he won't flip him?
They both too light. They're too light. They're just too light. I mean, regardless if you flip them, still Osa still gonna draw the double team, and your boy Mozzie gonna take a one-on-one. Somebody's gonna release downfield and put a body on the linebacker.
Sound like they need to be at Mud Hills during the summertime.
Shh. I would be stuffing their butts full of beans and rice. I don't know, but that's what we got. But again, I need people to get off this defense. They held them for what? Let me
Yeah, they
see.
do need to get off defense.
They basically yeah, gave up 7 points in 2 quarters, and we only scored 2 field goals.
I was looking at the time of possession. I was like, okay, time of possession looked pretty balanced. Okay. If they keep this up, we got a fighting chance. All of a
No.
sudden, here come the turnovers.
34 minutes to 25 minutes. Stop it, bro. 34 minutes. That's 14 minutes difference.
Yep.
14 minutes difference.
Hey,
That
man.
the defense had to stay on the damn field. Stop it. Anyway, Football Junkie, that's where we are, man. I just thought we'd get on here and chop it up a little bit, do some of this barbershop talk where, we are apologetic about anything we say. We can give a damn. You can't. Jerry can't come over here and say, he got a problem with what we have to. They couldn't even put us on the conference room with this guy because we're gonna ask the real
Oh,
question.
man. It's going to be a real live interview.
That's right.
It's going to be a real live interview. It's going to be a lot of smoke. Jerry going to blow smoke behind his ears fooling with us, man.
We might come up missing, Football Junkie.
A lot of Texas.
Yeah, because the first question I'm going to ask is, Jerry, why is it that you always got to talk to the media? Why do you always got to make the coaching decision?
Okay.
Answer that.
Jerry, why do you feel like you need to continue as the general manager?
Yeah. Questions like that. So who's really running this team, Jerry?
Jerry, when you going to stop being the puppeteer with these head coaches?
Jerry, when are you going to let the coaches call make their own decisions? Jerry, how do you feel now that you gave Dak Prescott all that money? How you feeling right now? What that feel like? Jerry, why did you leave the game in the fourth quarter? Got tired of the boo.
So that's what they're gonna be. That's what they're gonna do. They're gonna bang Jerry up tomorrow on ESPN because he left that seat.
Yeah. Yeah,
That's
they
gonna be the
agree.
topic right
That's
there.
gonna be the topic. You ran out on your team.
Stephen
Damn,
A. Smith and Shannon Sharp,
you ran
they
out
gonna
on your
bang
team.
him up.
You ran out on your team. So why should your team play for you and come to find out, look up on the screen, you gone?
Gone.
Huh? And then you expect that, but you tuck tail and run off on your team?
He didn't want to go down with the ship.
Nah, he didn't want to go down with the ship because he gonna point fingers everywhere else. But the whole time, you and I both know this is the makings of Jerry
They're
Jones.
gone. Yeah.
Yeah,
Helter Skelter.
yeah, you better believe it. Well, Football Junkie, thank you for coming on tonight, brother. You know, we had to get on here and talk about what it is that was on our mind, and that's exactly what we did tonight. We got on here and shared the three things that the Cowboys should do. Started, and we asked for breaking news. We hadn't seen no breaking news, and you might as well go ahead and let Mike McCarthy finish the season out. Now, I don't know who you're going to get in coming here next year, because we know it's a wrap that Mike McCarthy will not be back next year. But I don't
Yeah,
know
Mike
who.
McCarthy won't be back.
I don't know who you're gonna get in here to come coach this team when it's being orchestrated by the owner and the GM. I have no idea
I
who you're
mean,
gonna get in here to coach this team, unless it's
I don't
somebody,
need
a yes sir person. It's gonna be a yes sir man.
I anybody in their right mind, any young, talented, open-minded, offensive, creative-minded coach is not just to run up into this daggummy
Yeah,
situation, man, where he feel like he can't have no type of levy on what he can do with the offense or the defense or whatever it needs to be done with coaching the team or whatnot. I mean,
they're not gonna do it.
and the coaches are getting younger and younger.
Coaches get Cliff Kingsbury over there, man, running that offense for Washington.
He hot dogging.
Hey, but guess what though? This is what I want to say, Football Junkie. Kellen Moore beat Mike McCarthy. What?
Yep, yep. He had the last laugh. He got one more. He got one more.
Let me give you this one. Dude, Kellen Moore beat Mike McCarthy, put 31, 36 points on Mike McCarthy. And we kept saying, boy, Wonder was not, he wasn't the answer. And he came back. I'm going to show you better, I can tell you. So the odd
Say,
man is Mike McCarthy and Jerry Jones.
we, God dog.
Boy Wonder
Ooh.
beat Mike McCarthy. I
But
need to
you, but
change
you, but
that.
you know what though? You know what? On the cool, Philly offense is trash.
It's trash. It's
Trash.
trash. We just could not score a point.
Philly
That offense is
offense is
trash.
trash.
That offense is trash, bro. I don't care what nobody. Hey, let them keep on winning them
Oh
games.
my
Believe me, they
God,
won't.
Kellen
They
Moore
won't.
is not the offensive coordinator for that. Them for they got two dynamic players on that offense, man.
Yeah,
Jalen Hurts is being held back, and Saquon Barkley. He just had a dynamic game last week where he just went off.
we shut them down. We
Say, dude, ain't no way Kellen Moore. That head coach of Philly gonna get fired fooling around with Kellen Moore too.
it's gonna happen. I want to do this real quick. Let me see. Let me just see something. So let me see here. Eagles. Saquon Barkley had under 100-yard rushing.
Yeah, he had under 100 yards.
He was held under 100 yards, brother. And then Will Shipley came and had 34. So, but yeah, you didn't have one person to score. I mean, that run 100 yards on it. You understand what I'm saying? So,
Okay.
yeah, that the offense is trash. Our offense is just trash. Our offense is dumpster juice.
Okay. With the Pee-wee.
Man. Anyway, bro, let's get on off of here, man.
Jalen Hurts. What Jalen Hurts do, man?
Jalen Hurts,
What,
let's go. Well, Jalen Hurts, no, Jalen Hurts, shit. Jalen Hurts played his butt off. He had 14 to 20 for 202 yards, 2 TDs, and 1 interception. Jalen Hurts was throwing that rock, and then on your receiving, you had AJ Brown for 105 receptions for 109. He was the main guy, but Devontae Smith was held to 14. Well, AJ Brown was going against the rookie, Kalen Carson, so he was killing.
yeah, he was killing.
And Yeah, and then you had Dante, what's his name? Dante, Smith
I,
locked
I
up
know
on.
you talking about. He came in and got a hold to him late in the game.
Yeah, but he only had 2 for 14, so Trayvon Diggs had him on lockdown. So
Yeah,
again, man, the offense is trash, and we give up 34 points, man. Not the hell with this team, man. I swear, man, this team is. Oh my gosh! So as the world turned, all my children, young and restless, don't nothing have nothing on the Dallas Cowboys.
well done.
Somebody said, was it you? Somebody said the three things that's in the news is the election, P Diddy, and then the
God,
Cowboys.
man. And hey, check this out. The election ain't in the news no more.
And that's it. It ain't nothing but
It's
P
it.
Diddy and and,
The
and the
Cowboys.
Cowboys. God,
Hey, say man, say this
it's
is
bad.
ridiculous,
It
man.
is.
This is crazy. This is
Now
crazy.
another horror story. Another horror story for the Cowboys. A hun-
Amityville home. Jerry J.R. Ewing Jones needs to sit back and chill.
horror ending for the Cowboys. Give it up. All right, fam, let's get on out of here, man, and let's get ready to take this beating tomorrow. You know how they gonna come at us, and they gonna run at us, and they gonna woo woo this, woo woo that, and I like how I get them off of me. I say, yeah, you're right. I can't defend them anymore.
No, you can't.
Can't defend them. So we'll just have to take it like a man, and let's see if they activate Trey as your starting quarterback. What you got to lose?
They need some Wonder Twin power.
You're right about that, brother. What was that? I was gonna say, what was that? Superhero. God, dog. The barbarian. What we used to say.
Uh,
Oh,
you said Heat Man.
there you go. They need some He-Man power, man.
Yeah, you Heat Man power.
He-Man power. 'Cause they don't got jack, man. Hey, man, listen. When I had a little
Man,
flag football team, I used to use plays. I used to always call my front line, which they wasn't that good, but I used to call them my Power Rangers. And it's just
yeah.
something about me saying Power Rangers. Boy, them took us get down in there. And boy, they play. And then all my plays was like Dragon Ball Z, Pokemon. Man, we don't even got there with the Cowboys.
You know what we got? You know what we got?
What
Powder
we got?
Puff Girls.
Oh my gosh, give it up. That's what
Powder
we
Puff.
see. They ain't gonna like, but they ain't gonna like the Cowboy Huddle podcast because they said, oh, they wrong. Now we tell the truth. We just saying the things that they want to say, but it is. It's okay, y'all. We got y'all back. We know it's not you players, man. It's bigger than y'all. So we
Yeah, it's
just
bigger than
saying the things that y'all want to say. We know what the deal is. So, but anyway, before we leave, do me a favor, guys. Y'all do me a favor. Hit the like button, hit the share button. Make sure you share this video, and I'll say hit the subscription button as well. So we can get the algorithm up, and also make sure you hit the notification bell so you will be notified when the next video is posted. So, football junkie, got anything else?
nice.
I
Man,
knew it.
I don't have nothing else to say, man. I'll consult with my crystal ball and see what it come up with.
Yeah, but let me know. Hey, put me in the circle when you find out what it tells you, man, because I need to know what we got,
Man. Ooh,
where,
wait.
where we
Mm.
going from here, man. But anyway, thank everybody for taking our time hanging out with us. Me and football junkie on tonight, man. We had to do a little recap on this game, and y'all saw it and y'all knew exactly what took place. So anyway, thank y'all for hanging out. Like I always say, continue to be safe and be blessed. Deuces.